Hello everybody and welcome to my next lesson. This one's going to focus on ganking. So I'm here in a custom lobby. I've got some game clip lined up for you where I go through the process of my thinking and why I do each gank. But in this in this game, I'm just going to show you the lanes and which lanes I personally like to gank and which lanes I personally like to avoid. Now the lane I like to gank most is top lane. Top lane is the longest lane between the two towers. If you compare it to mid, it's a huge difference. Like mid two towers could almost fit on one screen. Now, top lane has got few entrances to it. It's a try, river, and lane. People have actually waited for like 60 seconds up here in the bushes just to get a kill on top lane. Top lane is the lane that snowballs hardest by far. Because if you think of the regular top lane champions, Irelia, Akali, Riven, Vladimir, Jax, you just do not want to deal with them if they've got some kills on them and some good farm. So often I'll spend a lot of time top lane and trying to gank top lane. I think it's actually the easiest lane to gank personally because again how long it is. If you imagine trying to gank a Vladimir up here who's got pull, and you can imagine him being halfway down the lane. So he's halfway down the lane and I come in to gank and he uses pull. His pull lasts 2 seconds, so he's going to end up somewhere like here. And it's still quite a bit away from his tower. Now if you compare that to mid lane, where it's really short, if he's in the middle and he pulls, pull lasts 2 seconds, he'll end up like over here, which is real close to his tower, which makes it the gank a dive. And you kind of want to avoid dives. I'll go into depth later on dives, but this one's just a bit basic, so this is just going to cover the ganks. So top lane, again, longest lane, decent amount of entrances to it, and it's the lane that snowballs hardest. If you can get your Akali a couple kills, she's just going to tear the entire game apart. Especially because top lane is kind of avoided, mids rarely come top, bot rarely comes top. The jungler comes top now and then. Most junglers at my elo tend to camp top quite a bit. So we'll move on to mid lane now. The mid lane is the shortest lane by far, but that's situated next to objectives like blue, red, dragon, baron, and the wraith camps. So that's quite a high traffic area because you often see junglers running past and things like that. And it's got a lot of entrances to it, which actually makes it more gankable than bot lane, say. I'll get on to why I don't like ganking bot lane later, but initially, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 entrances to it, and that's not counting like people who can jump over walls for an extra entrance and things like that, and avoiding these wards and stuff. So that's why I like ganking mid lane. But then again, I don't like ganking mid lane because as I says up top, with the Vladimir pull, champions with movement speed increasements or an escape ability, it's just amplified so much here because of the fact that they're always so close to their tower. Like a 500 range jump would take them a lot closer percentage in the proximity of their tower than it would be, say, doing it up here in the top lane. So that's why ganking mid's kind of like a double-edged sword because it's easy to get into, but it's hard to finalise the kill. Now we're moving on to the dreaded bot lane. I hate this place. The reason I hate ganking bot is that the supports nowadays start with so many freaking wards. They've normally got like 4 wards, so there's a ward here and here and here and just everywhere. It's really hard to get into. A way around this is to ask your bot lane, hey, they got any wards? And they reply, yeah, there's one in Try or there's one in River, and so you can maybe work a way around it. Something to note is that if there is one in Try, you can normally like slither down this wall here and get into gank quite easy, and the ward doesn't see you. Also, you could ask them if there's one in this bush here, which tends to not be warded as much as here and here. So champions like a Moo and Lee Sin can really take advantage of this and blind hook in and get the support, or if they've got good aim or if it's a good opportunity, they can take the AD carry there as well. So this just about wraps it up. I've not really went into depth on why you should gank. There's so much I could talk about the reasons why you should gank, but again, that could be for another day. So I'm just going to put some clips on now and talk my thought process through on why I did the ganks and what we achieved with the ganks. So I hope you guys enjoy the clips, and I'll speak to you later. So the first game I've got lined up for you guys is a ranked match I had on Nautilus. The reason I started red buff was that they had some pressure on blue and they pushed us away from it. I'm actually happy they didn't take blue, or else I wouldn't have got level 3 and I wouldn't have got this gank off because of it. So we've actually got a brand Pantheon bot, which is that's pretty hilarious. So I've been told that their Blitzcrank has got no flash, so I'm really contemplating this gank. So if you have a look, I've not yet skilled a point. If I'm going for the gank, I'll skill Q. If I'm not, I'll just skill W and continue on my jungle. But I do end up going to go for the gank. I skill Q. Blitz is coming to me. Bad move. I get a passive off. I've got red buff ticking, so I don't need to E yet. I bring him back in. Pop the E down. Yeah, he's dead. We go for Ezreal here. I don't think we could have got him, but my buddy who I was on skate with said we could have got him. I don't think we could have. So he put the exhaust down. It did some damage, and he got out. Now I didn't initially return to my jungle straight away because I seen Morgana was missing. So I'm thinking, hey, Morgana's missing. My friend was going to go back, but I said, hey, wait, you know, chill about. Morgana's going to come down, so we can maybe get up some kills here. So luck behold, in comes Morgana. So she comes down, she has no idea I'm here. I come out the bush, she probably craps herself. She's got mana for 1 Q. She pops the Q down. Something happened with the video there. I'm really annoyed about that. But we pick up the Morgana kill, and we pick up the Ezreal kill. So that was 3-0 bot, so it worked out really well. Now this next one, I just finished clearing the wards from here a couple of seconds ago, so I've came around now for the gank. I really thought my W was going to push him into it, but it didn't, so I followed up with the Q and we got the kill. That was just really to show that the awkward ways that you can do, and you can go behind towers, you don't have to go in from the front. So I just continue on and clear out some more wards. Now this next clip was one I played with my team. Top lane tells me that he's got some pressure on. Lee Sin starts to run down. Our mid gets a kill on the Ahri, which is really nice. And we move up towards Lee Sin. Lee Sin knows right here he's screwed, so he has to do some sick plays. He lands a real nice Q. I should have ulted here, but just cut loss in time. I got the ult on him here though. We catch up on him. Use my passive. Missed the E. He flashed away from it. Now he could have used his Q here to go over to the Wraiths, but good thing he didn't. And Snacken actually got the kill, so I yelled at him for that bit. This next bit was we just made a play top, we got some kills out of it, and we were taking their blue. This was more of a bad play by Renekton, but it just shows you that with the timing of us being here, we turned around a certain kill on Snacken into a kill in our favour. So I popped my R, Annie's got her stun, and we just take the kill. Really simple. And we just all go back to base and continue on with our day. Now, this next bit, as I said earlier, top lane is a lane that snowballs hella hard. So this was actually before any of the clips I showed before. This one is a solo queue favourite. I love doing this gank in solo queue. Before 4 minutes, it's deadly. If it gets pulled off, it's huge. If it doesn't, it sets our top lane back far. So it's really worth doing it. I probably win like 40% of my games just because of this one before 4 minute gank. Because as I said, top lane's my favourite lane to gank, and it's the one that snowballs ridiculously hard. So he goes aggressive on Snacken. I get the red buff on him, my W up, prop my passive, Q him back, and it was just enough to let Snacken get the kill. So now our top lane's 400 gold up. So this is pretty big for top lane, and we ended up winning that game because top lane, as I said, ended up dominating because that's how top lane rolls. I'm continuing on this clip here because I ended up going back to farm, but I've been told that we could get a kill mid, so I says yeah sure, let me just kill these while you get your stun up. So I kill these and I move in towards the mid lane. Myself personally, I didn't think we would get the kill, but we ended up did get the kill, which is pretty good. So I just move in from the side here, waiting. I land a real nice Q. Lucky that she came so close. I should have procced my attack, but somehow it did proc anyway, and we got the kill. So from here on, it was 3-1. It was a really good game. This next one was more of like a bonus kind of clip. I was a bit late on saving Graves, but with a bit of luck, I kept him in the tower. If I didn't get all these tower shots, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have been able to kill him, and Vlad would have had to come up and do something. So, yeah guys, thanks again for watching. If you get any suggestions or anything you'd like to see me do, please let me know. I'm always looking for suggestions. If there's anything you think I could have did to make the video better, again, please let me know, because I'm looking for all the feedback I can get. If there's any ideas on any videos, yeah, you know the drill. Let me know. So thanks very much guys for watching, and I'll see you later.